I need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George, I hop in the Porsche, 5 and a horse, I'm ready.
What's up, everybody? This is Fernando Petty here. Yeah, this is definitely really echoey, huh?
Hello?
Yeah, super echoey. But it's okay. We'll be all right.
We'll be all right.
Yeah. If you guys haven't noticed, we're in our new office.
We're here.
Pretty fucking dope, huh?
Yeah.
We'll show you guys around. We'll have Daniel do some footage for you guys to see. But we're in the new office right now, over here in Murray, Utah. We moved locations. If you guys didn't know, we were having some growing pains in the other office. We were just outgrowing the space. But now we brought it together. So we're here in one building. We have the whole team. And like I said, Daniel will give you guys a tour. But yeah, it's fucking echoey. I hate that noise. This is temporary. Just want to give you guys a quick, what is it? Insight on what we're doing. We are currently building out a new studio, large studio. It's going to take 2 weeks. So we will have another episode coming up in 2 weeks. Alan, what do you think about that?
Dude, I can't wait. I can't wait, man. Now that we have our own spot, we got a much bigger office now. We'll be able to get quite a bit more content as well.
Yeah.
You know, not only with the podcast, but we're wanting to get quite a bit more footage as well with the whole team, and that way you guys can see exactly what we do on a daily basis and the life of a real estate agent. Yeah,
and we've been talking about that for like the last year, and we've been making those adjustments and those moves, and you know, we don't have like a big Hollywood studio production team behind us, but
not yet.
Yeah, not yet. We're still getting it done though.
Oh, we're getting it done.
It's still happening. So it's pretty fucking dope. But yeah, so you guys stay tuned. We're going to have some episodes coming up. This is just a little, I don't know, minor inconvenience.
Bear with us. Bear with us.
Yeah, bear with us. Minor inconvenience, but we'll be set up. And then once we're set up, we'll give you guys a big tour of the office. And the new studio is going to be fucking sick. It's going to put us on a whole other level.
Dude, a whole other level. Well, then again, there's no competition. I talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
There's like no competition, especially here in Utah. Like, come on, dude. Like, we're here.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's so crazy because it's not like we're
being ourselves, dude. We're being original. We're not copying anybody. We're not trying to be like anybody else. Too many people out there, they want to be like other people. They see something cool and they're like, oh my God, I can do that too. I can do that too, which is cool. Yeah. Respect, but do your own thing. Be original. Yep. And, you know, I've noticed that a lot with our marketing, the way we market. So many other people are trying to market the same way we're doing now, and they just can't do it. Yeah. They can't, because you have to be authentic. You have to be true to yourself. And if I'm trying to be like you, then how am I going to be like me? Exactly. Right?
Yeah. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I've seen it happen too much. And we had that meeting where we talked about it, you know, and I was just running my mouth, and I was like, damn, what I'm saying makes so much sense. Like, everyone does the same thing. Yep. You know, and why does Utah take 5-10 years to pick up on what the East and West Coast is doing? Why does it take so long? You know, and it's because there's not a lot of people here who are willing to step outside the comfort zone, right? There's not a lot of trendsetters here in Utah. Mm-hmm. So that's why I'm happy.
They're afraid to make that leap of faith. They're afraid to put that work in. They put the work in, don't get me wrong, but they're not willing to think outside the box. I feel like too many people are kind of within their own little box, I feel like. And we're not. Yeah. Like, you cannot keep me in a box. You cannot keep you in the box.
Yeah, it doesn't exist. There's no box.
What box?
Yeah. That's how I look at it. That's how I've always looked at it, you know? And that's why I'm so happy we got here, because now that there's no influence, no distractions, you know, we love Realty One. It's a great company. Yeah. But being in our own zone, we're able to create our own culture. You know, we're able to really focus on what's important to us, what's important to the agents, what's important as far as branding goes and marketing goes. The culture, I feel like, is the most important thing.
Oh, it's the number one thing. A company has to have culture. If it doesn't have culture, it doesn't work. Yeah.
When we talk to agents, they're like, I don't want to say unhappy, but when we speak to agents who are interviewing for our team, we talk to them. The number one thing is usually the environment. They're like, fuck, man.
That's honestly been the number one thing, I feel like, for everybody. Yeah. Like, the one thing that when we interview people, typically for them, it's the environment. Yeah. They're in an environment where they just don't feel like they belong. They feel like they can't be themselves. There's too much negativity around. Whatever the reason may be, your environment plays a huge role in your growth, I feel like. Yeah. Otherwise, I feel like if you're in an environment where you don't feel like you can be you, honestly, I feel like you're committing spiritual suicide. Mm-hmm. And I just feel like you're going to be dying from the inside out.
Yeah. That's so true. And I've heard that a lot too, but I've only heard the word spiritual suicide from people who are aware of that. Because you hear that if you're involved and you're speaking with the people who are in those circles who think about that stuff, but that's not something you hear commonly. The average 9-to-5 guy, you know, the average, I don't want to say the average American, but people who are not really pumping out big goals, you know, and taking steps towards making those goals. Because when they do that, they become aware of like, fuck, maybe this isn't the place for me. And when we meet agents who are looking to make a move, that's usually what they're talking about, spiritual suicide. They fucking hate the environment, you know?
And the funny thing is, like, we've interviewed multiple agents too, where they're making good money. You know what I mean? They're making 6 figures plus all day long. But it gets to the point where it's not even about the money anymore. Yeah. It's about being in an environment where you can feel like you can be you can grow. On top of that, you can make good money. And the reality is, if you're in a positive environment, you're going to get positive results.
Yep. And the money always follows.
Exactly.
Yeah, it always follows. Right after that. You know what I mean? Good environment. So I'm happy that we're here. We made the move. Took a lot of fucking time.
Oh, yeah.
Months of looking.
Pain in the ass moving all week.
Dude, look at shout out to CUI, Tanner.
Yeah, Tanner.
Shout out to Tanner over at CUI. We got all this nice furniture over here, so thank you, Tanner.
Dude, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Especially now with COVID and everything, I hear like you have to wait a half year to a year just to get some furniture.
Yeah, it's insane.
We're like, what?
Yeah.
And I know you and I went to, what was it, IKEA the other day, trying to get a little kitchen table.
Yeah.
All out.
All out.
Couldn't even get a regular basic table.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on?
We would have been fucked.
We'd have been fucked.
Yeah. Damn.
We'd have an office with
that didn't hit me until
We'd
now.
have an office with no furniture.
Yeah, that didn't hit me until now. We'd be shopping on KSL. Mm-hmm. That's bad.
Real bad.
Yeah. So no, yeah, shout out to those guys. Shout out to Andrew. He helped us find the space. Andrew, what's that company called?
Radin?
Radin?
Is it Radin Real Estate?
Radin Real Estate or Radon Commercial?
Radon Commercial, I think.
Yeah, those guys. Shout out to those guys. They did an amazing job helping us find this place. They listened to all of our needs and wants, which is good. That's what you want.
Oh, they went above and beyond.
Yeah.
The day we were about to sign a deal on a different office, he's like, hey, by the way, I just got this one here yesterday. I want to share with you guys. I feel like it's going to be a good fit for you guys. Yeah. We're like, all right, cool.
That was a crazy day, huh?
That day, was a crazy day, we were going to make that deal.
Yep.
And then we come over here and we're like, what? Like, it could not have played out any better. Yeah. Talk about everything aligning perfectly. Like, everything just happened exactly the way it's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Right?
It's so fucking true, man. But you have to operate from that space because those opportunities are always there. Uh-huh. You just don't see them if you're not operating from that space where you know what you want, you're going for it. And the other thing, and I mentioned this before, is if you know your worth, it's so easy. If you don't compromise your value and your worth. Mm-hmm. We weren't going to compromise. Yep. We don't have a huge budget for a commercial office, but we were looking at nice space because we knew the environment was important. Yep. We didn't want this little shithole office, old, outdated carpet, nasty, dusty paint. You know.
We've dealt with that before.
Yeah, fuck that. No, the agents deserve better, right? So, shout out to everybody doing that.
Yeah.
Right?
Huge shout out, dude.
Everyone that's taking care of their agents, and this is all for them. So,
yeah.
I'm happy that we're here. We're going to cut this thing short because we only had a 10-minute window to do it. We're going to put it out. Guys, 16 days from now, podcast, new room. So we got a little over 2 weeks.
This one here is going to be so good, too.
It's going to be good.
I can't wait for this one here.
Yeah, it's going to be good. We got some big announcements coming. We got some network attention that we got going on right now. So in June, you'll be seeing a lot more of UVO Group.
We're about to blow up.
Yep, about to blow up.
We are about to blow up right over here.
Yep, it's time for me to get a Lamborghini.
I know, right? Get one. We have the Lambo. We have the McLaren. Brian's about to get the R8.
Yeah, we'll get something. I need a family car, probably a Bentley. We'll see what happens. But thanks everybody for watching. Tune in. We're going to be putting some countdown out. We'll be showing footage of the office, footage of the progress that we're making. I'll explain to you guys how we're doing it, how we're able to get it all done in this timely fashion, especially dealing with the building material shortage, what's going on right now. We should be able to get this done pretty quickly, even with all those problems that are going on. But if you guys want to hear more of us, check out our last episode, Stephanie Sharp. Yep. Over with Stephen Daly.
She has such a cool story too.
Dude, look at the education she provided in there. I think all real estate agents should watch that so they can understand why construction costs are so high, why building materials are in such short supply. there was so much education on there. I'm so happy we had her on.
Dude, I love it.
If you guys want to learn more, check it out. Latest podcast. We will be back in 2 weeks. Little inconvenience, but it's going to be worth it.
Need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George, I hop in the Porsche, it's 5 and a horse, I'm ready for war.